So I don't stuff it up with. I'll start it off first of all. I've got a word here which is called voucher. And I thought Mara might have known. Do you know what it is?
Voucher.
Do you know what it means? It's Gaelic.
Is it? Yeah.
And it means hello everybody.
Mouch.
And welcome.
So what's the response?
On the 50th anniversary. Moira, wherever she is, she travelled 42,000 kilometres to get here. Eugene and Mick and Marge, you've travelled about 120.
Nearly didn't make it. Nearly didn't make it. That was
John and Mia,
sent me
who
my
travelled
invite to
from
the
Brady,
email
which
address.
is in the last century. Suzanne, Danny, Alison, Brendan.
Me.
And we've got these revolting children. Nevea, Owen, Ollie. What's the name of
Hey!
it? Jaden.
Am I Dusty again?
Jane.
I exist?
You were missed.
Me?
Abby.
No. Oh, sorry, our grandchildren. You're not getting the mention.
I'm a grandchild.
We only travelled about 3 hours to get your mention, Abby.
Did you mention
It
Jane?
says disgusting Abby. Is that Mum tells me that there's only about 4% of marriages which manage to get to 50 years. I've always wondered, you know, when you see all these wives about, for instance, we were staying in a lot of hotels, there's a lot of rinkies about, on bus tours. And most of them were women, there's no husbands. And you wonder, have the women just killed the husband?
Probably.
Yeah. Welcome to Brabby Island.
We've had 50 years and it's been mostly fun. Lots of ups and downs. We were about 24 years old, I think, when we first met. And it was in a dance hall in Edinburgh. Neither of us really went to dance halls.
Oh, we didn't. I never ever went to one like that.
No,
With my friends.
neither of us really went to them. I used to play in them, my mum used to.
Never.
I used to sing in folk minds as
Yeah,
well.
but I used to avoid them.
So it must have been ordained, preordained. I left a phone number and a cigarette packet, which is I used to smoke.
No, we didn't.
I thought,
And then
that's going in there.
we got outside after the dance and I hailed a taxi and I was just ready to get into it. And Liz and her friend at the time, Joan, came out of the dance hall. So I gave them the taxi. And not one other taxi arrived. So I honestly had to end up running home, which was about 8 miles away. But oddly enough, we still communicated. Our first house was in, it was a 3-storey house. It was a really grand house. It was a rented house. And we had to give references. And I think the only reason we got given the house is because my father was a captain during the war in the Naval Reserve, wasn't he? Something like
During
that.
the war, he was in
And
the
because the chap was in the Merchant Navy,
Naval
he
Reserve.
allowed us in. There was a nurse underneath us,
Oh,
and
gosh.
she didn't like, and she was appalling. She was a night shift, of course, but she didn't like us keeping about the house, and she complained bitterly.
We'd get letters from her and every now and again.
Yeah.
At the door. Would you please try and be a bit quieter? It was only us.
We used to, oh, I had forgotten about it. We used to sleep, well, I used to sleep with no pyjamas on. That was when I was. Mum was in the other room. Mum was in the other
I
room.
wasn't there.
And a ghost tried to get into the room. And it's absolutely true. There was a scratching noise outside the door. And Mum said, "Get up," which I did. I mean, there's not an awful lot you can do when you've got no clothes on. So I opened the door and I thought, no, this is absolutely crazy. opened the door, looked around, up, went back to bed. And I'm not joking you, in the following morning, we got up and looked at the door, and there were scratches inside the door about that much. And there were deep scratches. So it was one heck of a catch. We also, this is only in the first couple of months of getting married. We had a wee mini car, which everybody did in our age. No,
Yeah, we had
a mini.
We had two.
no. Except for Graham. And I had, every morning, I had to push start it. Every single morning. So I'd park it on a hill and push start the thing. Liz woke up during the night and she said, I had a noise. So I got up, looked out the window and said, nothing's, we went back to sleep again. And in the morning, the Mini wasn't there. Then we found out it had actually been used as a getaway car. Absolute fact.
In the movie, Italian job.
He's been watching too many movies here again. I thought he was going to say it had scratches on it. The ghost was back.
I do remember going to court, and it was hilarious because I was deaf even then. I remember standing in the courtroom and the two guys who'd been caught, and I had to stand there. I told the judge I'm deaf, so he asked single questions and everything was yes, 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 and that's not true, I'm saying. The unfortunate thing is that the two guys who used the car and were caught got off. They got off with that's only halfway through. The first time I took Liz to a rugby match was a famous one against Wales. Who's rugby? Rugby.
Jim.
You play rugby. You play rugby.
No!
Graham played rugby. And it was a famous Welsh game. And there were 66,000 people crammed into the arena at Murrayfield. There were only 44,000 people on the Lippy. We were walking along the top and Liz tripped. And I looked down, she tripped over absolutely nothing.
Didn't I have high heels on?
To watch the rugby.
I probably had heels that.
And it's been the same ever since. Every time we go off on holiday, the first time, Liz got a broken arm, then she got a broken ankle. That was in the
That was
house that we built here. She's had 15 stitches, 16 stitches in her head. That was in holiday. She broke another arm. And then she ended up in hospital with other Liz problems. We have managed to achieve three
children.
brilliant daughters.
Where is she?
Now you've got to listen to this because you cast it off if you don't. I was told recently that I don't tell them that I love them.
Guess who said that?
I do. I've honestly never even thought it was necessary to tell your children that you love them, because you don't do. Because it's perfectly obvious that I do. And I always have and always will, and will so long. Maybe not always.
I will always.
I didn't think it was a deal that I had to keep telling you, so I haven't. So I have now. Because, I've already said that. You now, that's right, because we're old and crippled, and we're now the crutch that we have to lean on you lot. And you lot, when we're old. And our expectation is you to tell us how wonderful we were when we were young. Mum or Liz, not once have we ever had a fight in 50 years.
Not true.
You had won.
Definitely.
That's about anything important, I mean. For instance, I remember the Scottish rugby team were beating Australia, as usual.
Not at all.
And Mum asked what position this guy called Matt Burke played, because he was not a good looking guy. And I said, oh, he plays full back, he plays for Australia. He plays for Australia. And Mum thought he was really cool, but only because he was good looking, because he was a good rugby player. She also thought Andy Irvine was really cool,
I don't even know who Andy Irvine
and would have made a good rock star. Mum and me, or I personally, we are absolutely the complete opposite in everything we do and say. Complete opposite personalities, opposite ideas, opposite ways of bringing up the horrors. I'm sporty, Mum isn't. Mum is academic, I'm certainly not. We have had our battles, but to use a Danny term, you know what? If anyone dares suggest that Mum and I don't love each other, then get outside your knee, pal. And to be absolutely honest, in the last 6 years especially, I very much doubt if I personally would have managed to get through without Mum. Enjoy the rest of the day, nobody's drunk. And thank you for helping us in our board meeting.